Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, but I am back. And we are back to review the performances of
the Grammys!
And we're super excited about it. So, if you want to watch, on Jake's channel, we did a review of all the winners. Sam Smith and Beck, because that's about all who won anyway. I love you, Sam Smith. Yes, I know. So anyways, let's get started with the reviews. We'll attempt to go in order. Okay. We don't have a list, so we're doing this off the top of our head.
AC/DC.
What the heck?
Thank you for coming out of retirement.
Thank you.
Introing to the Grammys.
Yes, I'm not sure why everybody had to wear devil horns. That was kind of awkward.
AC/DC did it too?
AC/DC, yeah. They were on their highway to hell, and everybody had light up devil horns.
I miss AC/DC. I just didn't think.
And you guys have to say, last year's Grammys is a little,
except for one part.
I mean, it was just very, I don't know, Christians all over the world were like, what the heck is wrong with the Grammys, if you know what I mean? And this year they start the Grammys with Highway to Hell and Devil Horns, and I was like, Lord, have mercy.
But we'll say this.
It got so much better.
We started off with Highway to Hell, but ended on Precious Lord Take My Hand.
I'm pretty sure there were people getting saved. I'm pretty sure.
I did. I got resaved.
Yeah. So, AC/DC, Highway to Hell, thank you very much, except not really. What came next?
I don't know. I didn't catch it. Who was next? I know Miranda Lambert.
Miranda Lambert did a freaking amazing job.
She had to get bleeped, but it's okay. We still love you, Miranda.
She did.
You are still the bad girl of country music.
Awesome.
And we love you for it.
It was awesome. It was great.
Madonna.
Madonna. What?
Madonna. Okay, I'm still confused. Friend, was it Madonna or Satan's Mistress? Because I am so confused.
I'm not really sure, but I mean, I was praying that she didn't break a hip. She's doing this weird little dance number thing.
I just want to say this: if creatures in hell were that fashionable with diamonds on their faces, I mean, that's probably the only thing interesting about it. But
it was cool. At the end, though, she had this whole lifted by love, and she got put in a harness, and I was like, buy a harness, call it love. You've been lifted by love. Congratulations, Madonna.
I don't even have a harness.
We're glad that you didn't fall on your face. We're glad you didn't break a hip, and that all those demon, bull, men, whatever they were, caught you.
And Madonna will still be touring in 50 years.
50 years.
She's going on a world tour.
I cannot believe she's still around, but all the power to you, girl. My favorite music people of all time!
John Mayer
and Ed Sheeran on the same freaking stage. This was me. Except my eyes were open.
This was me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm dead.
You guys. I don't care if John Mayer was 40 years old. I don't care if John Mayer was 40 years old playing a bubblegum pink guitar. I don't care. That performance was freaking amazing. And if you have a different opinion, I really don't care to hear it. It was amazing.
I'm just saying, I think the most Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook moment of the night
was
John Mayer and Ed Sheeran.
It was such a Grammy moment. It was just...
It was what made it the best night.
It really did. I mean, you know what, Ed Sheeran? Sam Smith took all of your Grammys, and I'm sorry, but your performance just... I loved it. I don't know about how the rest of the world felt, but here is your Grammy. Here's my heart. Here's your Grammy. I love you. Good God. John Mayer is still playing. I don't know where he's been, but he came back for the Grammys, and it was lovely.
Good job, John Mayer.
Good job. I mean, it was my former music love and my new music love coming together with this, like, musical brainchild, and...
It stole her heart.
It did. Like, I almost cried. It was
the closest thing to Valentine's Day present that Candice is going to get.
You really are.
Okay. We'll be watching kids on Valentine's Day. Kanye West.
Kanye standing over a light.
Yeah. Like, what's the deal?
You're still using auto-tune. You've been gone for
Worse
6 years.
Than Justin Bieber and Usher put together in the past 10 years. You're still using
You came back and used auto-tune when you've been gone for 6 years and stood over a flashing light. So anyways, and then there was a performance with Rihanna where she was dressed like a dude grabbing her crotch. But y'all were totes twinsies, so that's a plus.
You were totally... Look. I'm Rihanna.
We don't know what that was all about.
And look, I'm Paul McCartney.
if you think about it, Paul McCartney getting together with Rihanna and Kanye, I understand y'all were trying to make a moment, but no. Nothing was going to top Ed Sheeran and John Mayer's moment anyway.
Paul McCartney should have won a Grammy for putting up with most patience in a performance.
That is true. I think that should be a title. I mean, if we give titles for all kinds of stuff that I mentioned on that channel, we should give away Grammys for patience. Did you know John Mayer worked with Ed Sheeran for 3 days for their performance?
Wow.
But I'm just saying, did anybody give them a Grammy? No. But that's none of my business. Pharrell
is apparently God's bellhop, because at the end of he was dressed like a bellhop with golden Crocs, like an old one ready to go to bingo, and he thanks God and says, "I'm your servant. I'm at your every beck and call." I'm like, dang. Pharrell apparently got saved by the bell. But
I thought it was good. I mean, it was good. It was a really weird It was a really weird way to remix the song, but it was cool. He does not share my opinion, but I liked it. It was kind of weird in the beginning, but I liked it in the end. And go you for your service. Next.
President Obama comes on through the Grammys and makes a left turn into serious, sad, emotional turn, which I'm glad, because I'm finally thankful that the Grammys is doing something other than boasting people's egos and really putting out, a message. And that message was domestic violence and getting out of it if you're in one, and that's really serious. Followed by an amazing spoken word performance.
Oh, that was good.
And then,
except I was tweeting.
Followed by the most amazing Katy Perry performance.
Dear Lord.
Ever.
Katy Perry, I've never been more proud of you ever. In the history of ever, I've never been more proud of you, Katy Perry. Good job.
I think the Super Bowl halftime show was her rehearsal for the Grammys.
I agree. I really do agree. I mean, who thought that standing in a white tunic with shadows would top riding a metal lion, but it did.
And left shark.
And sharks. So good job, Katy Perry. I was super proud of you.
Performance.
Lady Gaga and Tony Bennett. That was good.
Lady Gaga.
That was good.
I'm so glad that you have just simplified it.
You did.
And just the classy woman that you are is finally being pushed to the forefront.
Yes.
In front of all the crazy outfits is long gone in the past.
We're so glad you're done with meat dresses and crab leg shoes, and that now you're your classy self. And you got a Grammy doing it, girl. Good job.
And now we have to worry about Sia.
Yeah.
Who had the most...
Sia's performance. I don't even know which one Sia was. Was she the chick in the wall, singing to the wall? Was that her?
Mm-hmm. She never showed her face.
Oh, okay.
Until the last Grammy presentation, and her wig was covering most of her face, and she had like 3 or 4 bodyguards around her. She was standing. She was in some separate area. I don't know what makes you think you're in music royalty like that.
I do not understand
that. But if anyone should have been bodyguarded, it should have been Sir Paul McCartney or Ed Sheeran. Or
Ed Sheeran don't need bodyguards.
Taylor Swift.
Maybe Taylor Swift to block her dancing. But I love you, T Swift. LL Cool J called her T Swizzle. I love that.
T Swizzle.
T Swizzle. And I'm not here to review your fashion, but your dress choice was amazing too. And sorry, I have a string hanging out of my shirt. I loved your dress. I loved your shoes. Good job, T Swizzle. You should have won a Grammy too, because 1989 is fantastic. But who took your Grammy? Sam Smith. I'm sorry. Anyways.
So then we go from Sia in some weird insane asylum pushing women around
to Beyonce.
To oh my god.
Beyonce, good job.
Beyonce.
Last year you were dancing on a chair, all wet, nasty, and gross, and this year you did a hymn. Complete 180.
And you just stood there and wiped and sung. I think it's
like
finally coming to the point where we are finally realizing, as the music industry and music listeners, that
Jesus is the reason.
It is. I mean, and plus, the thing is if your gifting and talented is so amazing, you don't have to do all this crazy crap
Use
to get yourself on
for a purpose.
You just stand there and sing, and people will fall in love with your music. And that's what the Grammys were last night, with Katy Perry, with Beyonce with ending with Glory with.
That was so good. John Legend and what's his name? I don't know his name.
We love you anyway.
I'm sorry I don't know your name, but you did a good job. That was good. Just
so good.
Seriously, like the imagery. Oh, and there was Hosier, Take Me to Church.
Yes.
That song was not about church, let me tell you something. But good job, Hosier. Adam Levine and Gwen Stefani, we missed it.
How can we forget?
So good. You guys, I think the people that came up with the Grammys, they were trying to give me a heart attack. Because they go from Ed Sheeran and John Mayer, they prayed, and they said, Jesus, how do I make Candice just drop dead? Oh, I know, let's put her 3 favorites back to back to back. So, right after the best performance in Grammy history, we have...
The second best.
The second best. Adam Levine and Gwen Stefani. That was freaking awesome. I want Gwen Stefani's dress, and I want an Adam Levine look-alike, but I would prefer Adam Levine himself. But that can't happen, sadly, because you're married. So good job.
And going back to Hosier, we went to church, I think, and then we got a spell put on us by Annie Lennox.
But then Beyonce took us back to church.
And really got us all saved.
And then we ended it with John Legend.
Glory.
And then we all sang Glory. It was great. Ariana Grande, where the heck did you get your earring headphone combo? Because I want it. It was awesome. And Usher. We didn't talk about Usher. Ariana Grande, you grew up, and I am proud of you. Good job. Usher, where can I find your microphone? Because I want it.
I want one too.
That was a good performance. Overall, how I felt about the Grammy performances, good job. Because seriously, last year we were like burning the witches, and it was just creepy and ugh. And this year was just so much more
about the music.
About music. And the performances, they were freaking amazing. They were, but they just came back to basics and made it so good. And yeah,
I was really impressed with the 57 Grammy Awards. They did amazing.
57th annual Grammys. You are doing a good job.
You go down in history as probably the best Grammy show ever.
You do. So guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. On Jake's channel, you can watch our review of the Grammy Award winners. So be sure to check that out. As always, our social media will be in the down bar below, so feel free to check that out. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. Follow us, because we like friends, and that's cool. So,
give this video a big thumbs up.
Yeah.
And share it. Share it with your friends.
Share it with your friends, because we know
all your friends, too.
And all your friends want our opinion on the Grammy performances. Yeah. We know they do.
Because we know.
Sure do. So, alright guys, that's it. See you next time. Bye! The bee could be in my sweatpants.
I hope you realize we're running from a bee. Yeah, we're wearing hoodies that say Mountain Rescue.
So if you can't read mine, there you go.
Mountain Rescue. And we won't kill a bee.
Nope.